everybody. It is Holly, and I am here with Dalton Gallo, who was the first place winner at May Mania. Dalton, how's it feel?
It feels awesome. That was my second time because I won it last year. So
second time. Here we, second time, first place. Can you see it? Anyone? Am I holding it right? Oh, that was the most awkward holding of a trophy I've ever seen. I'm noticing over here to the left the wall of trophies. How many of those are yours?
All the plaques are mine. So the trophies
so
up
all
top
of those are yours, all the plaque ones that are like this?
Yep. And then the ones up top are my mom's and my dad's, and then this shelf over here is all of ours combined.
Oh, that's not intimidating at all. You've just done this a few times.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking at the Derby. You started doing this when you were 15, am I right?
Yes.
But you were probably helping out here way before that.
Oh, yeah. We were beating on cars with hammers since we were like 7, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What was that like to start out with your mom doing derbies? Like, how did that happen from your perspective?
I don't know. It was exciting to be a part of. I mean, what's better than watching cars crash when you're 7, 8 years old and growing up with it, so.
Did your friends think you had, like, seriously the coolest mom in the world?
Pretty much, yeah. She would bring it to the school and have kids sign it. And
That's so awesome. So my favorite thing about her is her trophies are by far the biggest and the baddest in the joint.
Yeah, she's one of the biggest shows out of all of us. So
that's really cool. So okay, you won the Derby, and there's our car, our winning car. It was pretty mashed up. Like, what happens at this point?
We've actually stretched it out quite a bit. Now we played it up and get it ready to go again. We just got a little bit of body work to do, and it'll run soon.
So what Derby would you run it in? Because you mentioned to me at the very end you're going to be in stock car on the 3rd and the 4th, which I have no idea what that means.
That's this car. This is a stock car. It's not as heavily built. There's not a lot of things you can do to it.
Okay.
So therefore, it's stock.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. See, things make sense if you just, know the lingo. You guys always have the best prize money. Do you guys have, does the Stern Dirt races have, the best?
They started it. Everything's been building up, and now everything's almost equal. But Stern Dirt was the ones that started the high prize and they figured out that it was a driver's race. And my dad and Gumby were looking at it a while ago, and they said, okay, we've got all these guys coming in. They're paying $150 just to get into the show, and they're the entertainment, and then they win $400, $500, which doesn't even pay for the car. So they said there's something wrong with that. That's why they upped the prize money and dropped the entrance fee. So
how cool are they?
Yeah.
No wonders people come from all over the country to do a Stern Dirt race.
Yeah. That's awesome. Like $1,000 to $2,000, and there's 50 to 100 cars, and we have 20 to 40 cars, and we're running for $10,000, $6,000. So.
Oh, dang. Okay, so I think you heard there's a little challenge between Farrell and I. This is word on the street is that I think I have agreed to race a Derby car. Am I insane?
No, it's awesome. You'll be addicted. As soon as you get in the car, you'll be addicted.
Strategy, Dalton. How do I win? What do I need to do? I'm in the driver's seat. I'm driving.
You're going for tires.
I'm going for tires.
Yep, tires and axles is what you want to hit.
Okay, so wait. I want to hit your tire.
Yes.
With the front of my car.
Or back.
Okay. Back, I don't know that back's gonna, that could be really bad. So I want to go for tires. What else do I want to do?
You want to avoid taking dangerous or hurtful shots to your car, so you're going to want to square up.
Explain to me the word hurtful shots, please.
So if somebody's coming at you from an angle and they hit the corner of your car, that's worse than you turning and squaring up and hitting them nose to nose.
Okay, because it's gonna bend your frame?
So if you take a corner shot, it's going to bend the frame in a way you don't want it to bend.
Notice how I knew the term. I totally said frame, and I knew that's what would happen. I'm learning already. Okay, so I'm going to go for tires. I don't want someone to get a corner shot. What if they're coming for my corner? What do I do?
You try and square up as much as possible.
Turn to
turn
face
into
them.
it, yep.
Okay. What hit hurts the worst, with your body? What jacks you up?
The ones that you don't see.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. So why? Do you just seriously
If you're paying attention to something else and somebody blindsides you from the other side, those are the ones that hurt the worst.
But you're very, you do training and you're extremely muscular. And so I would imagine you can just have an armor of muscle around you. That's not me, Dalton. I'm not that tough. I'm going to just be wobbling around in there.
Yeah. I'm going
to die? Do I have to start doing sit-ups or what do I got to do here? Can we put tape around me? Duct tape my whole body so I can't wiggle?
We just got a helmet and a neck brace.
I'm a little worried about this. Okay, well, anything else I should know for my first little meeting with you?
I'd say your driver's door is a weapon as well because people aren't going to hit it. So if you can throw it.
Okay. Hey, Johnny Gallo, I'm just learning a few within the rules tips to driving a derby car. By the way, this is Johnny Gallo, everybody, owner, runner of Stern Dirt Racing.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I was just getting tips from Dalton on how to drive a derby car, how not to die. That's kind of my main goal.
We don't die. We have seatbelts.
Your seats are scary. You don't.
GM, 1977.
You can't go wrong with that.
You can't.
No, seriously, where's the seatbelt? There's really no seatbelt?
No, that's the seatbelt.
That's the seatbelt.
It's just a regular seatbelt.
You are joking me. You have like a racing belt, don't you, that comes in?
Ta-da.
Johnny Gallo, that is
1970.
not even for real.
Look at all the safety.
Please, no.
Back then.
No, there's like a thing that comes over you and
No,
straps you
you don't
in.
want that.
I do want that.
No, you can't have that. That's when you get hurt.
You really just don't? You just drive with that thing?
Yeah.
That lap belt?
Yeah.
What?
It allows you to move more
This is not happening.
So when you're driving, your head is always,
on a swivel.
you need to see everything coming from every direction. You're talking about a 4-point harness that comes over you. Once you've got that tied in, you can't do this, you can't turn your head, you can't go around. With this lap belt, you could turn completely around and see all sides of what's going on.
What if we just built me a special mirror that allowed me to see
Everything.
all around and then
Just
make
to
sure
put
I
your
still
makeup
look
on?
cute? Mhm. That's important, right?
Makeup while you're driving with your helmet.
That sounds like what I'm usually doing in driving situations minus a helmet.
See that we've got a really stout cage in here. This is built by one of my good friends, Jared Lazenby out of Twilla. They're gusseted, they're welded to all the sides. We throw a strap in here, so on a side hit, you're not gonna get thrown across the car to the other door. If you either use grab me that one right there, Dalton. Okay. So then we have our steering wheels. When we have a racing one that you cannot put your thumbs through. This is a stock class car, which doesn't allow that. So what we'll do is we'll take duct tape and we'll cover that all, because here's why. When you hold a steering wheel, where's your thumbs go?
Around.
Where's your thumbs go here?
They go there.
They go like this. So if your thumb is here and you get hit in a tire, this whips around, and if you're holding your thumbs in here, you'll break your
Breaks your
thumbs.
thumb. Has that happened to you before?
Yeah, I've sprained them severely, but I haven't broken them.
So now you just
Gumby has.
duct
and I
tape
did
the
it
heck
too.
out of them. You did?
Oh yeah. I
Did you-
broke Gumby's ribs. I think I broke his thumb.
He's rolled you though.
Yeah, he's rolled me, so we're even.
What car were you in when he rolled you?
Oh, I don't know. That was many years ago.
Oh, this is such a fun house. Okay. Wow, this is like dinner
You don't
conversation.
understand
I love
when,
this.
When it gets down to the buddies, and it doesn't matter who it is, me and Dalton, me and Gumby,
You just-
brothers that are in another city, if it ever gets down to those guys, we always turn on each other and go for it.
Because it's competition. It's on. Have you guys ever faced off?
Oh,
Yeah, and I beat him every time.
Every time.
How do you feel about that? Is it both proud?
Ego. I got to build his ego.
Once or twice, but when it happens 4 times, it's not.
Johnny, you'll tell me the truth later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be proud, though, deep
Oh,
down.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's definitely a better driver than I am.
I have to say, I don't know a whole lot about derbies, but at the May Mania, it was in the final match. I know I'm using all the wrong terms. What is it?
Main event.
Main event. See, I'll learn them. I felt like everyone really was coming at you pretty hard. And I'm sure that you like are so humble and nice, but they were like surrounding you and you just like,
on 'em.
yeah, and you totally kicked butt. And Farrell was explaining to me at the end how when you were just able to like keep hitting, that was like because you were able to be the last one to hit. I'm like, oh, you
the
can't deny how good you did. Like you just can't.
The top 3 cars in there had no steering. Is it Warren?
Mannering.
Oh, Mannering, Cody. Yeah, he just got stuck, and then his car overheated trying getting out. So
That's
you always try and protect your motor too. You want to go hard, but you don't want to go so hard that you overheat the motor, especially when it turns into this.
Yeah.
Because you have no radiator, you have nothing, so it gets pretty bad. We do run in this car. You can see it. We run transmission coolers. Gas coolers, anything to keep
Keep it down.
the temperature.
Is that why when they hit them, things explode all the time?
Yes.
because of all the coolant and all that stuff happening?
Mostly coolant. There's very little. If there's a flame in the engine compartment, it's typically a gas line breaks or just dribbles a little bit. All the fuel's in the back seat, as you can see, and it never travels back this far. We've never had that situation as far as I'm doing it, and that's been 26 years. So it really is other than taking that blind shot hit, it's very safe.
So the blind shot hit is pretty much I'm free of that because I'm going to be able to see Farrell the whole time. It's just me and him.
Yeah.
Oh no. So anyway, we're just talking about like you and Stern Dirt Racing, and so anyway, thanks for joining us on Talk Utah. We'll be right back after this. Shh, Farrell's here.
Boyfriend's here.
Ew.